The 10th seeded Orange in the Midwest. They'll play the pesky Dayton Flyers on Friday in St. Louis. And Jim joins us now. Jim, how's morale today?
Pretty happy up here in Syracuse. You know, things changed dramatically in less than 24 hours, I think.
If I had told you 24 hours earlier, you're going to be in the tournament, what would you have said?
I thought it was 50-50 or even worse. But I think when I saw the field start to go, and they're taking teams with less top 50. We had 5 top 50 wins and 8 top 100 wins. So once they started taking teams that had 2 or 3 wins in the top 100, I thought we were going to get in at that point in time.
If you were on the committee, would you have put Syracuse in?
Yeah, I think I think when you separate teams at the end, what this committee did and what's happened in the past, they look at the number of quality wins you have, and nobody on the bubble had 5 top 50 wins except for us, and we had 2 road wins at Duke and neutral site games against Texas A&M and Connecticut, 2 teams that obviously finished the season very strongly. So we had 3 wins away from home, and then we had a couple good home wins too as well. So the strength of our league, getting 2 number 1 seeds, I think that helped as well. But it was really the quality wins we had that got us in, Dan, and that's what got all the teams in. That as the committee chairman was explaining why somebody got in, he went back to top 50 or top 100 wins, and that's really the only way you can tell. Sometimes you can't, it's hard to tell. And the bubble teams, the teams that didn't get in are good teams. They're teams that could win in the NCAA tournament, but that's college basketball. There's a lot of good teams out there, and some are not going to get in.
If I said sum up this past year in 30 seconds, or 60 seconds. Could you do it?
Difficult.
Only one word is needed? You don't need 60 seconds?
Yeah, I think so. I think to do it quickly, we got off to an unbelievable start winning the Battle of Atlantis. There were 6 NCAA teams in the Battle for Atlantis this year, and we won that tournament. So obviously we had a great start. We slipped in the middle. Then we came on really, really strong, winning 5 straight games in the ACC. I thought we really played well then, and then we stumbled at the end. But, we had 3 road losses, our last 5 losses, at North Carolina, at Louisville, and at Florida State. Those are tough places. We were tied or within 2 points in all 3 of those road losses late in the game. So that tells me we do have a good team. That was kind of our season, the way it went.
Have you had enough distance from the suspension to put it in perspective?
Well, it's very difficult. When you're not able to coach your team and they're used to having you there. We had 3 freshmen out of our 7 players, so it was difficult not to be there for them and be able to coach them. But it's the price you pay. We went through a long 10-year investigation, and that was part of our punishment. So we have to accept that, and we have to move on.
Is somebody playing the piano in the back?
Popular today, I haven't had any phone calls in the last 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know what's up here.
What were you like to be around during those 9 games that you couldn't coach?
I was very quiet. My family didn't want to watch the games with me because it was hard. It was very hard. We didn't play as well as we'd like to, and so it was a difficult time. It really teaches you that you do like what you do when you can't do it for a month. A month is a long time. So it was very difficult. It's a tough punishment. I mean, honestly, everybody wants you to be punished, and when you lose scholarships and you lose games and you can't coach, those are tough punishments, and we have to accept it and move on. It certainly isn't. It's not easy. It wasn't easy, and I guess it's not supposed to be easy.
But does that make you want to coach more by being away for a month there?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. It makes, for sure, you better be prepared when you're not coaching, because 30 straight days of doing nothing is not good.
But did you weren't allowed to have any contact with the team?
No.
Nothing.
I think that's a thing that the NCAA should probably address and look at, just to let coaches at least talk to their players during that time, just to try to.
By the way, who picked out your phone ring there, Coach? Was that one of your kids who gave that, or
no?
That's what
comes. That's what comes with the phone. You know that I'm not technical enough to actually go in and change something.
How about the Syracuse fight song on your phone?
I think I'm Syracuse enough, don't you think? 54 years here. I don't know if I need that.
It's better than that ring, Coach.
I remember when I came here 55 years ago, I said, geez, I don't know if I can last here.
So
that was a misstatement.
How long are you coaching for?
I'm coaching till we get done pretty soon. I hope I'm coaching for a while now, but it's going to be tough. Dayton's a tremendous team.
No, I mean after the tournament. After this tournament.
Oh, after the tournament.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely coaching this summer, assistant coach for the Olympic team. I'm looking forward to that.
I'll see you in Rio, but then after that?
Then next fall, I'll be right here. I'll be right here in Syracuse.
Okay.
All
now,
right.
living or coaching?
I'll be.
Or both.
Boy, you're really getting technical. I'll tell you what. I'm going to coach until you come and do our gala, which you've never consented to do. So I'm going to just keep coaching until you come up here and do our gala.
All right. You get to the Elite Eight this year, then I'll do your gala.
All right. That's a deal. That's a deal.
Now,
don't make it hard on us. Don't make it tough.
Well, Dayton will make it hard on you. If Dayton beats you first round, then you never bring up the gala again.
No, that's not good. That's not fair. Dayton's favorite. Come on.
I'm a Dayton grad.
That's not fair.
Coach, I'm a Dayton grad. You're not allowed to bet, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not betting. That's why I'm not betting.
Yeah, let's don't go down that road here, Coach.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel here. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that for sure, but I appreciate you having me on your show. It's been years. I mean, I kind of was feeling irrelevant here.
Oh, God. You poor little thing there. Good luck against the Flyers on Friday, and judging by your phone, you got a lot of new friends here, so I'll let you get to those.
Yeah, you want to get some 1 minute of controversy here?
Yeah.
Let's give the coaches back the right to call timeouts so that we don't put it back on the players. I mean, holy cow, it was hard this year. Your team's running away from you. They're going to try to beat a press, and you want a timeout, and then they're supposed to know what you want when they're going the other way. That's the one rule change that they need to really think about and make a change, I think, back to the old way.
Well, how about this? How about we don't have a Ben Simmons situation where he goes through the motions acting like a college student there? Why doesn't both parties, the NCAA and the NBA, understand this? That it's embarrassing. Ben Simmons wants to go to pros out of high school. Good luck.
You're right. Well, this has been talked about for years. There is some movement to try to get the thing changed to 2 years, but it's right now, there's just too many things against it. I think the baseball rule's ideal, where you can go out of high school, or else you have to go to college for a couple years.
Yes.
It's just difficult. It is difficult. There's no question about it. And most freshmen have done well and prospered. Duke had 3 win the national championship last year, so I think it can be done. It just obviously it is difficult.
Well, he went through the motions to be a college student, and I know he didn't want to be there, but he has to go. He has to go for 1 year. So nobody benefits.
It's difficult. We had one freshman do it, or a couple, and they both passed a lot of courses and did well in school. But it's hard for a kid when he's just thinking about the NBA all the time. It's difficult. There's no question.
All right, I know you got a busy day.
Thanks, Dan.
Stay happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Bye.
All right, that's Jim Boeheim.